Exercise 5. The memories we need to solve a problem do not necessarily appear in a particular sequence. One reason for this is that we do not attend to our experiences in an organized way. The brain evolved to scan the world, not to attend to just one aspect of it. Each new scan may gather cues for memories. This is how we survived throughout evolution, and it makes a satisfying explanation for why we are so attracted to novel events or objects. Anything that is not part of our former experience can be a danger or an opportunity. It is important to constantly examine the world for the new. In fact, we look forward to these interruptions and discoveries, so we scan and remember. If what we see is not in our memory, if it is novel, it gains special significance. We identify the new by discovering that we don't remember it. Exercise 6. The emergence of a primitive hunting technology involving simple tools was the first great technological advance. This was followed by agricultural developments that led to plant cultivation, which had far-reaching social consequences, since now food could be stored and refilled. Thus, population size was no longer partially controlled by the lack of food resources. Because hunting and gathering societies required physical mobility, it was inefficient to have large numbers of children to take along in the search for food. As a result of the agricultural revolution, however, agriculturists living in settled communities found additional children beneficial in helping with chores. Moreover, some members of agricultural societies were now free to engage in pursuits other than food gathering, resulting in a more elaborate social structure, with a division of labor that allowed for occupational specialization. Exercise 7. Growing up as technology natives has profoundly affected what young people expect from life and how they relate to it. The intensity and extent of exposure to technology has had a major impact on how people perceive work, as well as when, where, and how it can be done. It permits a round-the-clock connection to others, but especially to work. As such, this round-the-clock connectivity removes the traditional restrictions of office hours and location. Technology encourages networks and a lack of boundaries that makes operating in hierarchies problematic and challenges traditional ways of doing and managing work. At first, this difference appears to be generational, but it is not solely that. It is the difference between those who view technology as a tool or a toy and those who see it as the way they interact with the world, an extension of them, or, as it has been said, their oxygen. Exercise 8. Injuries sometimes occur when people do not take adequate precautions with everyday activities. Although some such injuries occur because of pure carelessness or misfortune, others happen because the person did not want others to perceive him or her as too careful. For example, many people seem to avoid wearing seatbelts in automobiles, helmets on bicycles and motorcycles, and life preservers in boats because such devices convey an impression of excessive cautiousness. In addition, many people seem reluctant to wear protective gear, e.g. safety goggles, gloves, and helmets when operating power tools or dangerous machinery because they will be viewed as nervous or extremely careful. This concern emerges at a young age. Anecdotally, children as young as 6 or 7 years old are sometimes reluctant to wear knee pads and helmets when roller skating because of what other children will think of them.